So here I am after 37 plus years of serving what I believe to be the greatest law enforcement agency in the world. I've watched this organization from start to finish grow, learn, listen, and serve the greatest, fourth largest city in the North American continent and the most diverse city in the world. I've also met and made some of the best partnerships and friendships while in office of the Chief. Therefore, it is not with a heavy heart that effective July 31st of this year, I will relinquish my seat as Chief of Police of the Toronto Police Service. I also want to thank the media. There is a double-edged sword to this relationship, but no one ever can deny the power when put for the good that saved a whole lot of lives and prevented harm to many by delivering important, informative messages. And last but not least, I want to thank every member of the Toronto Police Service family. Many are called, but few are chosen to become a member of this organization. This is the big show. This is the last dance when it comes to policing in Canada. There is no denying it. We haven't been perfect, but we've always tried to move towards excellence. My advice is to never stop, always listen, and serve with compassion. Accountability and transparency are the fabric of public trust. Public trust is a fabric that creates community safety. As this organization continues to move forward, I want to reassure you that we recognize that above all else, the Toronto Police Service will continue to do everything it can to ensure that public trust is at the forefront of every word and every deed. Having said that, I look forward to being a full-time dad and a full-time husband that's not an exhausted byproduct that walks through the door at the end of the day. In closing, thank you, Toronto, for working with me during my tenure as the 10th Chief of Police for the Toronto Police Service. It is something I'll cherish forever. So as Chief, the expiry date is when you retire, when your contract is up, or it's when you finish a project or a mission, or in the particular case in the environment we're in, when we've got COVID-19, there is no way that I was going to leave this organization unless I knew that I was satisfied that the men and women of this organization were in a safe spot, and we're there now for that. As a dad, as Mark Saunders, I can pick any time. But in my 37 plus years, I've never had an August off. This is going to be the first time that I will have an August off with my family, and not sure what to do with it yet. But there are a whole host of reasons, and at the end of the day, you know, it's a whole bunch of things, but it's going to be good to be dad.